beverage lineup. St. Delphore strawberry tea with pure rose nectar in my cute little water bottle. I got this on YesStyle a while back, and I've been using it to have iced tea with the rose. Oh, so good. And then I've got my Bustelo with, I'm having reishi this morning instead of chaga. I had this reishi packet from the mushroom sampler packet, so I'm gonna have that this morning. And then my Natural Calm and cinnamon pecan swirl candle. It's good to be back. Back with my little creature comforts, AKA beverage compulsions. Yeah, I'm gonna have a full bladder in 20 seconds. Good to be back home. Well, hey guys, happy Saturday. So, while I was away, my FabFitFun box came. Aren't you guys excited? I know I typically do a dedicated unboxing video for this, but I figured that, you know, I'm kind of late this time since I was away, and honestly, there's not as much stuff in this box as there typically is. And so I think I could just show it to you guys in the vlog today. Hopefully you're interested in that, but if you're not familiar with FabFitFun, no, this is not sponsored. I just enjoy getting the box and get it and pay for it myself. FabFitFun is a seasonal subscription box that you get seasonally that is curated to contain a variety of fun and exciting lifestyle and beauty products, full-size products, as well as skincare products, and sometimes there are fitness things in there. I'm still using and adoring those glorified frisbees, those little discs from Body by Brooke that I got in the last box. Those are a FabFitFun win. I've gotten a lot of great stuff in this box, and the skincare tends to be, you know, more of a talking point for me, not something that I ever use, but I definitely use the lifestyle things the most. So here it is. It's always so festive looking. Glad to be back with Totoro. Yeah, I already peeked in the box, and that's how I decided that it would be better to just show it today, because it doesn't seem as dense as, it doesn't seem to have as much as it usually does. But there's always like a little newsletter thing, and they really upped that, because typically it's like a newspaper, but this time it's more of a magazine, and on the cover it features Venus Williams. I love her. I wish I played tennis. It's such a good workout. I need to learn how, but yeah, the little booklet tells you like some fun recipes, antipasto salad. Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, it's featuring Giada this time. I love Giada. She is one of my favorites on the Food Network. I mostly enjoy on the Food Network the actual cooking shows. You know, the competitions, they're fun, but I feel like the Food Network has really gotten saturated with a lot of those, and the true dedicated cooking shows where it's just a chef or a, you know, a professional home cook or what have you shares recipes. I prefer those videos, but they only show those shows during the day, during the work day, and it's like I'm never around to watch them, but those are my favorites. So anyways, getting into the box. Let's get a little sip here. Speaking of sip, wow. The first thing in here is a Sip Swell by Swell water bottle. I have seen these at Target, and I contemplated getting one actually, because it is a good size for travel. I love these kind of insulated bottles that contain that allow you to store both cold and hot, and I like that this is white. I think some other people's other boxes, gosh, they got a pattern one, but I'm kind of happy mine is white. It's sort of a blank canvas and very neutral. So that's handy. Sipping on refreshments has never been easier. You guys know me and my beverages. Oh, I could have like a Pure Rose cocktail in here. Speaking of Pure Rose, I am so happy to have that back in my life. Being away in DC without my Pure Rose was was not fun. I have grown to rather enjoy that. I think they should come out with little travel like vials of it, so you can take it with you on the go versus the, in addition to the bottle. I think that'd be handy. Hint, hint, Pure Rose, if you're watching this, which they're probably not. Ooh, hey, leave-in conditioner. Okay, I'm imagining this has fragrance and it's basically conditioner, right, that you spray on your hair. Like, does this really need advanced explanation? I don't think so. But I don't use conditioner, and that always, stirs up some queries, concerns, etc. I don't use conditioner because here in Houston, I really don't need to. I don't heat style my hair. I don't blow dry it. And ever since moving here, I've just done away with using conditioner. But when I lived in New York and when I lived in Colorado, I definitely used conditioner because I found my hair was drier. And I also had to deal with static. When the air is dry, you have more static on your hair, and conditioner really helped with that. When I was in DC though, it was, drier there and colder, and I ended up using the conditioner in the hotel, which was necessary. So I can see how it's definitely helpful, and I can see myself using this here and there in situations. It would have been handy to have there because they actually had Bath and Body Works shampoos, which were okay, but not something I would go to first line as my scalp care, heavily fragranced. But ooh, I hope I'm saying that right. That sounds exciting. And it is no animal testing, cruelty free, made in the USA. Oh, in Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. Okay, speaking of Pure Rose, we've got the Korres Wild Rose Vitamin C Brightening Sleeping Facial. I don't even have to look at the ingredients to know that this is nothing but perfume in a jar. Let's see if I'm right. Perfume fragrance, and it also has rose extract. Rose is fragrance. Rose, I ingest rose oil, but I don't recommend putting it on the skin because it is fragrance. It contains compounds called eugenol and geraniol, which are components of fragrance mix. I mean, all of these different compounds, they exist naturally in nature, and then cosmetic companies will take those compounds out and pool them together to get different scents and to make their own signature fragrance. But that is kind of the backbone of fragrance, are these different compounds: linalool, limonene, and at the Academy meeting they emphasized in one of the talks that I went to that these fragrance compounds, they are very susceptible to oxidation in your skincare products, and so when they oxidize, they're even more likely to be irritating and problematic. So, you guys always ask me about jar packaging and that sort of thing, and I'm like, well, that's why there are preservatives in there to keep it from getting contaminated. But, there was some mention about products containing fragrance. You really should at least not leave the lid off, was what they said in the talk. But I'm like, you don't know my YouTube audience. Nobody in my YouTube audience is just leaving their skincare out with the lid off. You guys are more concerned about, like, the jar itself, and so they kind of mentioned that the fragrance molecules can oxidize, and when they oxidize, they're even more likely to set you up for failure. So yeah, sorry, Korres. Again, the skincare stuff I never really end up actually using. I just kind of hold it up and tell you why you shouldn't use it, so it's useful in that regard. Ooh, but this is a fragrancy thing that sounds like fun. This sounds like something that's going to go on my feet. The Champagne and Charcoal Scrub. Charcoal in skincare, charcoal is cheap, but it's just an irritant. I don't know why they keep putting it in things. It's like, I don't get it. But I bet this smells great. I probably will end up using this in all honesty on my feet. I love to use these perfumey things, these scrubs on my feet, on the bottoms of my feet. It's obviously better to use something that doesn't have fragrance, but I'm not going to let this whole thing go to waste. Although I have to say though, pre-dermatology, before knowing I should avoid these things, I would buy these kinds of scrub things, but I always found them really a pain to use because you take the lid off and you always get water in the jar, and it's hard to scoop out the scrub and scrub it on the body while you're bathing. I've never been able to effectively use these. I think they should just transition them from the jar into a squeezy tube or something, or I don't know, do away with them altogether, but where's the money to be made in that? Okay, speaking of money maker, Tula Probiotic Skincare. You guys ask me about this all of the time. Topical probiotics are something that is not super well studied. There's only maybe one or two very tiny papers out there. But anyways, whenever there's a glimmer of hope in the scientific horizon, cosmetic companies pounce, and they use it as a ploy to sell expensive perfume, which is exactly what this is. This has linalool in it, which is fragrance. It has a fragrance, which I mentioned. The probiotic in this is chicory root extract. I reviewed something for you guys earlier. I can't remember what it was. It had chicory root extract and is fragrance free. I can't remember what that was. If it comes to me, I will name it on the screen here somewhere. But anyways, this is a purifying face cleanser. Yeah, lemon fruit oil. Yeah. Probably not going to use this on my face or body. Turmeric root. It has green tea leaf extracts, which is better in a leave-on product versus a wash. Milk protein. Oh, this isn't even vegan. Tula. All right. Next up, Dr. Brandt No More Baggage Eye Depuffing Gel. What in the stink does this have in it? It has peptides, okay, so it can hydrate the skin by peptides in these kinds of serums and things. They just function as humectants to hold on to water. Does this have fragrance? Please tell me Dr. Brandt did not put fragrance in this. I think it's fragrance free, I want to say. This might actually be good. It has caffeine in it. This actually looks promising. Oh, it's got Centella Asiatica in it. Okay, all right, this I'm gonna try out. The Needles No More Baggage. Dr. Brandt has some lip plumping thing though that I do not recommend. It's got, what does it have in it? Cinnamon, I can't remember. It's nothing but irritants. As lip plumpers, they work by causing inflammation in the skin, and inflammation leads to edema and plumping. Yeah, don't do the lip plumpers, but this eye depuffing gizmo, I'm actually kind of interested to see this. But, yeah. So that's cool. All right, and then getting into stuff that, some more exciting stuff. Speaking of Giada, measuring spoons. Woohoo! These I will definitely use to measure my Pure Rose extract. They're cute. They're like copper colored. Can you see that? Giada. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Giada. Is the Emmy Award-winning chef of Everyday Italian. All right, and then I am really excited about this. This is the Show Me Your Moo Moo. Is this I think this is a robe maybe? It's got roses on it. What is this? Yeah, it's a robe, Garden of Blooms. Oh, that I'm really excited for. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's kind of like my... I'll come up to the viewfinder so you can see the pattern. It's kind of like the same cut and style as my Erin Condren little robe, but I'm probably most excited for this because it matches my Pure Rose beverage, so I can be all rosy, and I have my rose little china set. So yeah, and I can be matchy-matchy. It goes in my kitchen, so that's going to be cute. You will definitely see that making an appearance in the vlogs. But yeah, that's everything in the FabFitFun box. Not as much stuff, but I think maybe the items were more higher end. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the FabFitFun box. Check the descripto box below if you are at all interested in this. I highly recommend it. So yeah, also I give away some of the things. They make good gifts, things that I might already have, but you can kind of pick and choose. So
Tybee had a facial this morning.
He did. He had a blueberry
facial.
Oh. What you got there,
He's
Duck?
happy to see you. He missed you.
I missed you, little boy. I missed
when you.
you.
Were traveling.
Little
here.
boy.
Your favorite human is here.
Great, it's time to play fetch all day.
Oh.
How was your facial, Tybee? I'm good.
Hey, little man.
Came over to Subway for lunch. I'm ordering a foot long of my usual vegan veggie sandwich so that my mom can have half of it. She's never had Subway vegan on it since going vegan. Hey there.
Hey, everybody.
So I got a foot long veggie sandwich. It's lettuce, tomato, spinach, cucumber, black olives, bell pepper, black pepper, not salt, and oregano, and then vinegar. And I got a foot long, but they'll cut it in half for you and put it on 2 plates, and then they gave us forks because it's kind of like a salad.
What kind of bread is this?
I can't remember. It's one of the vegan ones. I think it's Italian. But the total is $5.40 for the foot long. $5 foot
A
long.
very cheap date.
The guy was like, I told the guy, can you put, he was going to throw away the veggies that fell out. I was like, oh, do you mind just putting those on? He goes, you sure like your veggies, don't you? I was like, yep. All right, I know the wind is really loud, but we're at this Ashley Home Store. It's a furniture store my mom wanted to look in. We've never... That is cute.
That's really cute because it goes with your food.
Yeah, I need like a little end table by my chair for my coffee and all my beverages. Because as it stands now, I often just move a stool over and perch it, and that's clearly not a long-term solution.
That's cute.
That's a nice office desk for meeting people, you know, if you have to have it interview people. Ooh, I'm taken aback. This place isn't that horrific. This table's cute.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's compact.
I wonder how high the stools go.
There's a mirror. Kind of in the market for a large mirror for my living room. But not one that's broken up like this. It's kind of nice though.
On QVC, Tybee? No, they're all out of Chewy toys. They're all out of Chewy toys.
Hey, good boy. Hello. I missed you.
Well, hey guys, we're back. We actually stopped at Trader Joe's because word on the street is Trader Joe's has this watermelon jerky that looks really good. I've seen it on YouTube, but the guy said they were out.
He said that they were out and they're not going to get it until the end of this month.
Oh.
That when they didn't think it would sell.
Yeah.
But it sold out like really quickly.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, I'm dying to try watermelon jerky.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just watermelon or if it's like fruit by the foot, you know, fruit snack. Watermelon.
I don't
syrup.
know. It just sounds interesting. I love watermelon.
Oh, I was going to tell you guys, I watched on the plane A Star is Born, the new one, and you guys were right. It was really good. Because we watched the one with, what is it?
Barbara Streisand
Streisand.
and Chris Christopherson.
Yeah, and I didn't care for that.
No, it was,
We couldn't even finish it. We
No,
thought it
it was
was
silly.
corny. But the one with Bradley Cooper, I mean, let's face it, you can watch that on mute and it'd still be good. But the music is really good, and the movie, all in all, was very good. I recommend it. I watched it on the plane. I didn't realize that you could watch movies on Southwest. I'm probably the only one who didn't realize that, but you can watch movies for free from your laptop. So, yeah, it was quite good. But anyways, I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. And as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.